How war shaped the modern makeup industry, the hidden history you need to know. Makeup and warfare, two things you'd never expect to go hand in hand, yet the world of beauty owes a surprising debt to the battlefield. From camouflage face paint to the lipstick you see on store shelves, innovations developed during wartime reshaped the entire cosmetic industry. Stick with us to the very end because we're going to reveal one incredible piece of history, a little known fact about how the military accidentally created one of the most popular beauty product of all time. You don't want to miss this. Section 1. The origins of war paint and camouflage. Let's start by going back to the roots. For centuries, warriors have used paints and pigments in battle. The Celts painted themselves with blue dye to terrify their enemies. Native Americans used intricate war paint to signify strength, spiritual protection, and even tribal identity. Fast forward to World War I, and this ancient practice evolved into something more practical: camouflage face paint. Soldiers needed to blend into their surrounding, and paints made from natural materials like clay and charcoal became crucial tools of survival. These early camouflage techniques were the foundation for what would later inspire the cosmetic industry. Section 2. How World War II changed everything. World War II was a turning point not just for global politics, but also for beauty. During this time, makeup wasn't just a luxury, it was a tool. Military researchers developed durable, sweat-proof camouflage cream for soldiers operating in the harsh condition. These creams were made to last and withstand extreme environments, and after the war, cosmetic companies realized these formulations could be adapted for civilian use. One example, long-lasting foundations and powders. By taking inspirations from these military creams, brands began producing products designed to stay put throughout the day, something we take for granted now but was revolutionary back then. Section 3. Surplus materials and the rise of modern beauty. After the war, there was an abundance of surplus materials left behind, everything from pigments to waxes. Instead of letting them go to waste, manufacturers saw an opportunity. Let's get to the fun part. Synthetic pigments, these non-toxic, vibrant colors initially designed for durability in military environments, became the basis for modern lipsticks and eyeshadows. Matte finishes, developed for soldiers to reduce glare, matte formulations made their way into beauty products, setting the stage for trends in 1940s and 1950s. Waterproof innovations, military-grade waterproofing techniques inspired products like mascara and eyeliners that wouldn't smudge or run. Love it. The repurposed materials weren't just practical, they revolutionized how makeup was made and used. Section 4. Packaging and design inspired by the battlefield. Wartime restrictions on materials also influenced cosmetic packaging. Lightweight metal tubes and compact designs used for military supplies became the standard for beauty products. Think about the classic lipstick tube. It's a direct descendant of the metal cartridges designed for efficiency during war. Additionally, the portable nature of wartime items inspired on-the-go beauty products like compact powders and roll-on deodorants. These innovations were not only practical but also aligned with the post-war cultural shift towards convenience and modern living. Section 5. The cultural shift post-war. After the war, the world craved glamour. Women who had worked in factories and put on practical attire during wartime wanted to reclaim their femininity. Lipstick, which had been a morale booster during the war, became a symbol of resilience and elegance. In fact, it was one of the only beauty products that wasn't rationed, solidifying its place as a post-war staple. Companies like Max Factor and Elizabeth Arden leaned into this cultural moment, rebranding wartime innovations as tools of beauty and empowerment. The message was clear: if soldiers could be strong and resourceful, so could women, with a little help from their lipstick. Section 6. Makeup for Men, a surprising spin-off. The military's strict grooming standards didn't just influence women's beauty. Male grooming product also took off. Aftershave balms, originally designed to soothe soldiers' skin after shaving in harsh conditions, became a civilian staple. Even unisex products like sunscreen, first developed to protect soldiers in tropical climates, found their way into everyday use. This crossover laid the groundwork for the rise of male grooming products in the decades that followed. Section 7. The lasting legacy of military innovation in beauty. Even today, the legacy of wartime innovations is alive and well. Waterproof mascaras owe their origins to waterproofing techniques developed for soldiers. Long-lasting sweat-resistant makeup is essentially camouflage cream rebranded. Matte makeup, which is now a trend, has its roots in reducing shine on the battlefield. These products highlight how necessity during war pushed innovation in ways no one could have anticipated. Section 8. The hidden history you can't miss. And now the moment you've been waiting for, the amazing piece of history not many people know about. Did you know that one of the most iconic beauty products, lip gloss, owes its invention to a military breakthrough? During World War II, researchers developed a high-shine material to waterproof and protect soldiers' gear. After the war, this material inspired the glossy, reflective finish that became a staple in beauty. The very shine we associated with glamour today has its origin in the grit of the battlefield. Finally, from the battlefield to your vanity, makeup's history is far more intertwined with warfare than most of us realize. If you found this story as fascinating as we did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and let us know in the comments below what's the most surprising connection between war and beauty you've ever heard of.